Hey everyone, I hope that you guys are having a fantastic day. My name is Gautam and I'm back with another exciting video. Now this one, it's not just about robots, fans or some fancy gadgets. It's about something which is much more deeper and meaningful. Communication. Now let me ask you a very simple question. Have you ever tried to learn a new language? Maybe French or Spanish? It's tough, right? You have to learn a lot of words and so much practice is required. Now imagine learning a language which doesn't use words at all, only gestures. And that is what sign language is. Beautiful, expressive, but extremely challenging for beginners to pick up. And that is where we makers come in. We take challenges and turn them into opportunities. So I thought, what if we could create a game that could help us to learn sign language very easily? And that is how I created American Sign Language Quiz Bot. So what exactly is ASL Quiz Bot? It's an educational bot that is created using Avishkaar full brain and AI. Let me show you how it works. The AI is trained on 4 gestures for now: A, B, C and neutral. The system randomly picks a character and for that character we have to make a right gesture. For example, this is A, this is B and this is C. If we make the right gesture, this green flag turns up indicating that we have made the right choice or we have made the right gesture and our score increments by 1. If we make the wrong gesture, this red flag turns up indicating we have made the incorrect gesture. Amazing, right? Let's see this working in action. To see the project output in action, you need to first connect your bot with this software via BLE Connect. So let me just turn on the bot. Let me just click on this BLE Connect button and you can see that my bot is available here. Let me click on pair. So it's trying to connect and you can see my bot is connected with this software. Now comes the fun part. We are going to practically test this. Let me just open the console and hit the play button. So let's see what is the first random choice. Okay, predict the gesture for A. So what was it? I think it was this. Okay, so you made a correct answer. Perfect, correct. Waiting for 5 seconds. Let's see what is the next. Predict the gesture for B. Let me just try to do this wrong intentionally. So this is the one. Okay, so you can see that it's incorrect. Interesting, right? This project is for everyone who is trying to learn sign language or is just curious about it. Well, I'm sure that you guys are wondering, how did I exactly make this project? So let's take a walk through my making journey. Alright guys, so the first important step in my making journey is to deal with the robotic construction. And you can see that it's a fairly simple construction. All you have to do is create a base and that too without wheels. So you can simply attach 2 rectangular plates on 2 L channels and using these small L channels, you can attach high torque motors. With this shaft, you can attach these flexi strips which will act like flags. And on one of the flexi strip, you can attach a green flag. It's a simple thermocol cut with a chart paper on it. And on the other flexi strip, you can attach the red flag. Now, there is one important thing that you need to take care of. To attach flexi strips with the motor shaft, you have to use this 3-hole connector, which tightly grips the flexi strip so that it can rotate properly. Now, this green flag motor is connected to the M3 port of the brain and this red flag motor is connected to the M2 port of the brain. Amazing, right? After the robotic construction is done, it's time to move to the software. So the second part of my making journey was to log in with the platform. Let's see how we did that. So all you have to do is open your web browser and write www.avishkaar.cc and hit enter. Just give it a minute and the website will load. You'll see a beautiful landing page and you have to click on the sign in button. I'm already logged in, so let me quickly log out and show you the exact process. Click on the sign in button, write your phone number and click on login with OTP because this is the most simple way to sign in with the platform. Next, I'm gonna check my phone for the OTP. It's 509558. Let me just write that and let's hit enter. Okay, so now we are logged in with the platform. Next, you have to click on this AMS button. After that, you have to click on this AI and machine learning mode, full 2.0 BLE because this is a robotics project, and camera capture mode. And we are logged in with the platform. Amazing, right? Now, once we are logged in with the platform, here comes the third and important part of my making journey, which was to train the AI model on a couple of gestures. To make it easy, I started with only 4 gestures: A, B, C, and sitting still, which is neutral. So let's see how we can train our model on these 4 gestures. To train the AI model on a couple of gestures, all you have to do is click on Configure AI Model, Images, name the model as ASL Quiz Bot, save, name the first label as A, click on plus button, second label as B, third label as C, and finally the fourth label as neutral. Now let's provide samples for each of these labels, and for that let's just go to this A, change the duration from 6 seconds to 10 seconds and click on start recording. So this is A. This is A in American Sign Language. Let me just give it from all the angles. Okay, A is done. Let's move to B. This is B. Okay, so let's move on to C. And finally, let's sit still for neutral gesture. Okay, so let's click on train model button. Alright, so now our model is trained and it's time to test the model. So let's click on this test model button, and this is 100% neutral, 100% A, almost 100% B, and this is C. Amazing, right? So for future users, just download the model as well. Coming to the last part of my making journey, which is to write the software so that our bot can work properly. Let's take a look at the code and let's try to understand it completely how it works. So this is the code of ASL Quiz Bot in text mode. So first we have declared all the main variables that are required for this project, and it includes previous character, random character, confidence level, detected label, and this characters list from which the system is going to automatically pick up characters randomly. Next, this is the default score. After that, we jump into this main game loop, and in this loop we are picking random characters from this characters list again and again till this random character is same as previous character. So this loop is gonna work till both are equal. Once they are different, it's gonna break, and that is what we want. After that, we are printing the random character for the user, print the gesture for the random char, and next inside this while loop, we are waiting for the user to make a gesture. This is where we are checking the confidence level of the gesture. This is where we'll store the detected label. It could be A, B, C, or neutral. And we will check if the confidence level of the gesture is greater than 70 and it shouldn't be neutral. Only then we will break the loop. So this is the way we are sure that this detected label is either going to hold A, B, or C. After we have the detected label, we are comparing it with the random character. So if both of them match, we are printing correct on the console, incrementing the score, and if the score is greater than 5, we are going to print game over and we are going to break this game loop. Which means if you score 6, this game will be over. Next, if you make a correct gesture, your green flag motor is going to rise for 0.6 seconds. Then it's going to be there for 1 second. So it would be like for 0.6 seconds it's rising. It's going to stay there for 1 second. And then for 0.6 seconds, it's again going to go back to its natural position. And after that, it's going to stop. If you give an incorrect gesture, it's going to print incorrect on the console. and raise the red motor in a similar fashion. And after waiting for 5 seconds, we are going to repeat this complete process over and over again. So this is the complete project. Let's see the project output in action. To see the project output in action, you need to first connect your bot with this software via BLE Connect. So let me just turn on the bot. Let me just click on this BLE Connect button and you can see that my bot is available here. Let me click on pair. So it's trying to connect and you can see my bot is connected with this software. Now comes the fun part. We are going to practically test this. Let me just open the console and hit the play button. So let's see what is the first random choice. Okay, predict the gesture for A. So what was it? I think it was this. Okay, so you made a correct answer. Perfect, correct. Waiting for 5 seconds. Let's see what is the next. Predict the gesture for B. Let me just try to do this wrong intentionally. So this is the one. Okay, so you can see that it's incorrect. Amazing, right? Alright, so this was the ASL Quiz Bot. Now let's take a look at a couple of challenges that I faced while creating this project. And the first challenge was neutral gesture detection. I trained my AI model on neutral gesture with one motive. When I'm sitting still, I don't want my model to recognize that as A, B or C, which would hamper the working of my project. So that is the reason I trained my model on neutral gesture. But at the same time, I didn't want my program to do something when neutral gesture was detected. So I added a very simple if condition. If the gesture is not neutral, then continue with the code. Alright, the second challenge, repetition of characters, is a very interesting one. The system was picking up random characters one by one and sometimes it would repeat those characters. For example, in round 1, it picked A and in the second round, it again picked A. So this became very boring, and to avoid that, I took a variable with the name of prev characters and started a loop where I was generating characters or picking up characters again and again unless and until this prev character and the current character were not equal. And when this condition was met, the loop breaks immediately. Challenge number 3, accuracy in AI predictions. At start, the AI was not able to predict gestures correctly, and that too with a very low confidence level. So to resolve this, I increased the duration while training the model from 6 seconds to 12 seconds. I took a very simple and clear background and I made sure that the lighting was adequate. And that is how my model was trained perfectly and I got good results with that. Alright, so this is the ASL Quiz Bot, a fun way to learn American Sign Language. But this is not the end. I have a challenge for you. How about you integrate a timer to your project which makes sure that a user answers in a specific time frame, which would make your project much more interesting. Or maybe train your model on all the characters 0 to 9 and A to Z to make this quiz more difficult and interactive. Or maybe you can create a different project. For example, you can create a project where you are making gestures and on the system words are being displayed. For example, if you show C, A, B, it means cab, and this is communicated to the person who is in front. Interesting, right? So you can do anything you want with this. The possibilities are endless. And with that said, this is your host Gautam signing off, and until next time, stay creative, keep making, have a great day ahead. Bye.